Yo, what is up, legends? My name is Wikus and welcome to the Week Trading channel. Looking back at last week's video, I explained that we should see some more bullish movement in the market, but we need to expect some bearish movement coming into the market sometime soon. Well, that bearish movement showed itself on Thursday and Friday, and I do believe that the market can continue down with that bearish movement for a couple of days. If you find the information helpful that I share on this channel, please click on the like button, the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification to be notified when I upload more videos to YouTube. If there's something else in the market that you want me to look at, or you just have a general comment on the videos that I upload, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I would love to see some responses on these videos. And lastly, if you want information about week trading, the courses that I offer, as well as the signals and copy trading group, please go to the website. It is in the description below and you'll find everything there. But before I take too much of your time, let's get into the market. So last week I said we've got 8 consecutive bullish candles on the weekly trend line. And it is official that we have just closed on a bearish candle on the weekly time frame. Now that indicates a bit of a movement coming into the market sometime soon, and it seems like it already started. It could be a fake out, but I don't expect it to be. But let's have a look at what the market is showing us. So if we look at this weekly, it's a massive push to the top and then one weekly closed bearish now. If we go to the daily and we just take a trend line from the bottom here where the trend started, and we draw the trend line to the top and basically just place it at the bottom of these wicks so that the trend line can show us how it moved. It is the first time that the market actually closed below the trend line in a numerous amount of days. So that is a very good sign of the market going into a bit of a bearish movement. So we've got 2 daily candles closed bearish. It's a good sign that there's a lot of bearish momentum coming in. Okay, so that's basically just looking at the structure of the daily. The market started forming its resistance here at the bottom, at the top, sorry, and then started moving down. And then on Friday basically came back up to get its a retest of this specific area here at the bottom. So basically the market, I sent out a image to my students where this area was actually marked off with an orange line like that. I had 2 lines. I had one there and then one there as well, basically where I saw the market's going to start getting in resistance, and then the market just went down. My sell limit was a bit higher because I expected a bit more market manipulation coming in, seeing that it was Friday. It didn't happen, and the market actually just came to this area and just started selling off there. So also what was to be expected, I just went onto the safer play, expecting a bit more manipulation in the market before the sell comes in. So that is the daily trend line. And also now at the 4-hour, we have clearly broken the structure on the 4 hours. So taking a 4-hour trend line and just drawing it up to that area. Clearly we can see the market broke, went up for a retest and started falling on the 4-hour trend line. So we are literally moving downwards. The market closed really bearish on Friday evening. So what I'm expecting in the market, I'm just going to do this quickly. I'm just taking another trend line just to draw it out like that and just place it like that and remove this one quickly. So we can possibly expect some support here at the bottom here, and the market can easily. So there's one of 2 things that I'm seeing that's going to happen. The market's either just going to get some supports here, go back up, get resistance again from the major daily time frame, and then a continuation to the downside, or the market can literally just break through this one and retest this one and continue down. So I'm expecting the market to fall quite a bit. Not sure as to exactly where, but I'm going to mark out some areas that I'm looking at. So going back to the weekly time frame, seeing that I'm expecting a bit of a sell. That is the lower zone that I would go for now. I can possibly, looking at the structure of what the market forms when the market comes down, that is the lower structure that I would look at for the market to start getting support and continue back up. Looking at the daily, if I look at the daily trend or the daily structure, I would say that area looks like a legitimate area to get some support from if the market does fall that far. And we can also expect the market to possibly get some support at this area here, or maybe even at this area here. So marking off those daily support zones, that is the way that I see it. The market broke through this one now, so we should expect the market to at some stage actually just come and retest this specific area here, as you can mark off there. Also the trend line, so basically a breakdown, retest, and the continuation to the downside, or just a complete smackdown to the bottom where we can get some support. But those movements we follow on the 1 hour and the 4 hour to get this perfect entries into the market. I have to admit the past 2 weeks was ridiculously difficult for myself. I don't know why. A lot of manipulation in the market that got hold of my charts, and Murphy just played his role. So I didn't have a good 2 weeks. I do see this week actually coming is going to be a much better, seeing that the market actually did turn into a bearish movement now. The structure should start to move a bit more normal again, and normal movements coming back into the market. Manipulation is usually not a big aspect to me, as it doesn't affect me that much, but this week my entries was just, the market just killed me for some reason. So I'm admitting it to you all. I had a terrible week in the market. I actually had a terrible 2 weeks in the market, but I do see the market actually moving quite good for this week coming. I've also noticed something new in the market that I'm going to start implementing this week. It's not a strategy or anything. It's just literally a movement that I started noticing. But before I put it out into the world and share it with people, I'm just going to test the theory of it and see how it works. So let's see what the market does. Looking on the 1 hour time frame, that was a perfect A, B, C, playing around support zones A, B, C, D, and a completion of that area. Now we're moving down. So if the market does continue downwards, I would expect the market to start getting support here at some stage, and then a continuation back up. So we can either get our sell from the trend line, the daily trend line that was broken, or we can get a sell from the daily support zone that was now broken. So I'm waiting for the market to complete its sell down on this trend on the 1 hour, and then a pull back and get into a sell sometime soon. So just to basically perfect this area for myself, this daily area, I would put it around about there, I would say. So that was the perfect area for me to look at, looking at the structure of those candles, those wicks, and the perfect touch of that week as well. So looking at this, looking for a nice ABCD pattern. I'm going to put it there, but if the market moves down further, obviously follow it until we get a perfect pullback. If you want more information of how the market moves and how I analyze the market when the market moves, please go visit the website or join our free Telegram group, or just pop me a comment down below. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this week. I'm actually really excited about the sell that's coming now. It's going to cause the market to stabilize a bit more and move in a bit more predictable manner, with a lot of the hedge funds that's obviously going to start taking out all of their buys that push the market up. So the manipulation to get people into more buys will stop now, and the market will start to move back down, and the hedge funds will actually gradually just take out the profits and allow us to trade those smaller trades, going down with the manipulation to stay out of the market. So yeah, let's have a look at what the week has ahead. I'm looking for sells. I'm mostly looking for sells. Depends on how the support structures are formed when the market gets to those areas that I marked off for you guys. I will start looking for buys when the market has actually turned into a bullish movement again. But I do believe we've started seeing more sells coming in now. The market to start moving down more consistently and getting us in. We also broke through, I just noticed this quickly on the daily. We broke through this area here, so that area can also be a very nice area to get into a sell if the market does a bit of a retest there. So yeah, let's see what the market does. Let's see what happens this week. Please pop me a comment down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers. Thank you for taking the time and watching this video and analyzing the charts with me for the week ahead. Please click on the like button, the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification. And I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.